Hey folks, here we are at it again. It is springtime, or at least we believe spring's coming. Usually we have another freeze right before Easter, but Easter is late this year, so we're hoping we don't have another freeze. And we are back inside our little orchard. Now remember, this fence is coming down here because we're not too far from the tiny home. Unfortunately, we had some problems. What do you think caused this?
Maybe lack of water, just the heat, and maybe could have been the planting time.
So last year, pretty much this time of year, huh?
Yeah.
We planted our 2 apricot and 3 nectarine. And one of our nectarine has gone to eternity, and so did one of our apricots. We also had, which I don't believe had anything to do with the heat or anything, had to do with the dog, a rescue dog, chewed on this plum tree. And we got another plum tree up there where you see that hose on the ground. That one's gone. And then we had just one of our peach trees go. So today we are going to have a bunch of fun working on digging up old and putting in new. So y'all come on and join us. It's time to straighten this orchard out. We got a lot of work to do. And I think if we have time, we're going to get around to mulching all the trees today. What do you think?
Hopefully so.
We got to pull this little nectarine
Nectarine.
and an apricot, and then these other 3 on the other side of the fence. So we're going to get started on that, so y'all stick with us. All right, she's going to try to pull as much mulch as she can back. And then I got to retire into the house, put on my Superman cape, and try to pull this tree up, which ain't going to work. So I'm probably going to have to dig around this tree pretty good. And then we're going to have to dig wide enough to put that peach in. Nope, we're not doing peach over here.
Cherry.
Hey, guys, we got a surprise. We're doing cherry trees. Did I say cherry a while ago? I didn't.
I don't think so.
We are putting in 2 cherry trees today. So if y'all are wondering who put them in instead of who cut it down, it's us that are putting it in. Well, there it is. Wasn't that bad here. Hopefully this won't be too bad neither. Getting it deep enough, and we had a little bit of a rain, but usually around these trees it's not that hard. Usually, if you watch any of our other tree videos, we are a big proponent of black cow. But we've made our own black cow this year because we got cows. They're not black, but this stuff has been sitting for about 2 years. And it has really turned a good compost. The chickens have worked it well. So we're going to add it instead of putting a bag of black cow down. All right, coming in hot. All right, folks, that's our first cherry tree that we've planted. Looks like I could have stood it up a little bit straighter. All right, so we got one more tree down there to do, but while we're down here, let's go ahead and mulch this one. Got ants.
Yes.
Man, this is gonna be nice. That might be the reason why it's dead. Need to get some of that, what's it called?
Diatomaceous earth.
Diatomaceous earth. Get that over here. And look, that's one big ant pile underneath. That's why that one's dead. So this tree here basically had an ant pile all around it after it died. So we are going to get some of that diatomaceous earth that we have. It's a food grade form, and we're going to douse this with it. These things are all over my boots. All right, folks, this is what we're talking about. If you never used this before, you should really look into it. I'm going to take this and spread this where there's ants. You can put it around your raised beds. You can put it around your ground crops. You start having a problem with ants, and we just have a regular cup in there, a little plastic cup. We scoop this stuff out. And this is supposedly, we hadn't had any issues yet, but supposedly this is supposed to kill the ants. And I don't know if you can see that down there, but they are starting to, it's all over them, and they're starting to slide to the bottom of the hole and just pile up. You can see them sliding down the side of the hole. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
There's still ants over here, so be careful. All right, here you go. We fertilized and remulched these trees here. Got this one and the other cherry tree in, and we're good on this side. I know that cherry tree is just a hair out of line, but that thing ain't going nowhere. It's gonna stay there till George comes back and chops it down. All right, next step, get on the other side, get those other three in. Y'all stick with us. Let's see if we can get this one out like we did the other ones. Any ants? None to really speak of compared to that other one. Mm-hmm. All right, folks, listen. I know y'all are watching her put a tree in the ground. Y'all can watch over my shoulder a minute. We got us some live chickens that are trying to escape. What are y'all doing? What y'all doing here? Chickens, get on. Get back. Y'all get back to the yard. Y'all get back to the yard. Come on, get back. Get back to the yard. There you go. Not you yellow ones. Y'all done leading the one trying to do the right thing astray. So here's the little peach tree we just put in. Most of our winds are from the south, and they're really hard. So we staked it on the south, we staked it on the north, and it's got a normal bow. It's just bowed in it. So we tried to put pressure where the bow is and try to get it to grow a little bit straighter. Anyway, that's the peach tree. All right, folks, a little hard to get that mulch on there the right way with that fence there. And you can see it looks rough on the leaves. That's because driving home yesterday with it in the back of the truck, that one and this one took a beating. So we're gonna get them watered, and hopefully this rain will get them really saturated and they'll be doing fine. So this is the last one that we had to replant. There's the other cherry that's next to it. There's the other cherry. There's the other cherry. And there's the plum. And the peach is in the middle with the stakes on it. Well, I had to put the camera down and just get busy. But every one of these trees you see white, we got ants. That ought to tell you that we've been trying to keep the moisture up on these trees. There's another one here. And this one here just had something small on it. So right now, we got all those trees down there and all these trees in here, and we forgot to mulch the new maple that's over there on the tiny home side of the fence. All right, we're gonna start laying mulch, and you guys will probably be in the fast forward mode. This one really doesn't need this much mulch because it's got plenty of protection. So we just put this in a few months ago. But dressing it up. All right, that's it, folks. Check that out. Here it is. We're just gonna look at it from this side of the fence. All the maple trees lined up. You can see them all the way down. Here's our little peach orchard right here. All these are peach. Then over here, we got our apricot, now cherry, nectarine, cherry, nectarine. And then all these you see along this fence line right here, these are all our plum trees. What do you think, babe?
I'm excited to see how these cherries turn out and these new plums.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait to see how the new cherry. We never planted cherries before, so we've been trying to get this peach orchard going for a while and had a little struggles, but man, it's taking off now. So listen, guys, that's what we do every spring and every fall. Hopefully we don't have to replace trees during that, but we try to fertilize. Y'all seen her putting some fertilizer down. We try to kill those insects around that, and then we put new mulch out, and that helps hold the moisture in during the summer months. So right now, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's raining on us right now. So we appreciate you guys joining us. We'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a blessed day.
Take care.